more development could have been there, the better education system should have been brought in, and Bengal could have been a state, or perhaps the one state in India as a leading example for other states to follow, rather than making Gujarat the benchmark. So therefore I say it's a missed opportunity. Now when this is happening, there is certainly a degree of then lawlessness will happen, a chaos happens. Now that chaos continued for 34 years, and therefore there was a call for parivartan. Now in 2011, the people of Bengal, rightly in a very democratic fashion, they elected a government because you wanted to vote out CPIM, or the left missed, and it was the right way to do in democracy. But a parivartan doesn't mean a mirror image. Unfortunately, what we saw was, or what we are seeing today in Bengal, is a mirror image to say कि एक आईना है, लेफ्ट का चेहरा है, एक आईना रख दिया, उस आईने के अंदर फिर आप लेफ्ट देख रहे हैं, उसको आप TMC कह लीजिए. So that is how the system changed. Now, when you do this, and as a lot of political analysts have said, a lot of things have come in the public domain, what you see is something which the people of Bengal never wanted. They wanted to see industrialization. They wanted to see growth. They wanted to come out of the law, the chaos in the law and order, the lawlessness that is existing. You didn't want to have a jungle Raj here, but unfortunately that hasn't changed. The issue is why it hasn't changed. Now when I analyze myself, I read about it, I've been involved in Bengal, I move around Bengal. The reason are threefold. The first, when I look at it, is how Mamata Banerjee or the TMC thought of coming into power. To give an example, and this is a classic thing which is still happening. When you can't create industry, when you can't create opportunities in those 34 years, what you create for your supporters or those who are supporting is a mechanism or a machinery to still earn their money through wrong means. Now, when you create an infrastructure or a machinery to earn money through wrong means, what you can say through mafias or through Gundaraj and all those activities, so then the groups mushroom. One group supported by one leader of CPIM, there will be another group which will be created by another leader. Now you will have 2-3 leaders doing the same activity, a mafia kind of activity in that particular area or a zone. Now one leader who is strong at the state is able to push his group down. The two other groups, because their leader is weak, is unable, so there is a violence and there is a chaos. But he may say, his name is Imran and he is a Rajya Sabha MP of TMC. He's been rewarded. Now that person used the network with the Bangladeshi people, something which is already in public domain, and with that network helped the border constituencies in 2011 for TMC to win and become the MLAs for the TMC. Now it's a very serious thing. So you used that network. Now once Sheikh Hasina started flushing them out from Bangladesh, because they helped, they found safe haven in West Bengal. And therefore you see the kind of incidents like Barwan happening, Matia Burj happening in West Bengal. That becomes the safe haven. Now, and therefore the certain areas in West Bengal, certain districts in West Bengal have become a breeding ground for the terrorist activities. So that group existed. Now, if you are going to use this kind of machinery to come into power, they're going to ask for their pound of flesh when you get the power. Broadly say from here that therefore you don't see industrialization. You do see certain machineries which get existed. Definitely this is called Robin Hood. Robin Hood used to steal from the rich and give it to the poor. But here, if you reverse Robin Hood, if you reverse the entire alphabets of Robin Hood,